Well, welcome to the Startup Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, the host of the show, where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. The financial projection is a key element in the presentation to investors. Many founders cut and paste cells from the financial model spreadsheet into a slide. This renders the information unreadable as the spreadsheet doesn't fit with the presentation format. To show your financial projections, consider the following. Don't cut and paste from the spreadsheet. Investors cannot take in a detailed spreadsheet on a slide in such a small font. They can only take in high-level information. Choose specific numbers from your financial model and place them into the slide using the same font and format as the rest of the deck. Choose 3 sets of numbers: revenue, costs, and profits. Show last year, this year, and the next 3 years in your presentation. This yields a 5-year window into the company. Create a line graph showing each one. The revenue shows what growth rate you're projecting. Avoid hockey sticks, as investors will discount those numbers as unrealistic. Show the costs and thin the profit line. Include 1 to 3 key metrics as well. Also include additional fundraisers proposed in the model. Investors will look for the growth rate you're projecting. They will look to see when you go cash flow positive. Investors will look at the burn rate on the profit line and then check the fundraise to see how much cash runway you're proposing. The key to presenting the financial projections is to call out 3 key numbers, such as the growth rate, months cash flow positive, and number of months of cash runway. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start us into today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.